Hi everyone, I'm back for one more card using the beautiful ScrapAndMe papers, these watercolour flowers. I'm using a different colour theme this time, so we're going for this sort of beigey brown, just a fawn colour. So I've got my card blank here. I've cut a piece of card ready to fit, but I think with this one I'm just going to go around the edges with my distress tool. We have these in stock and they're a great little tool to keep in your craft box, in your craft toolbox. They're also good if you want to give your cards and projects a bit of an aged or shabby chic look, or even if you've cut your cardstock and you haven't quite cut it straight. This is a great way to camouflage it. Got this lovely rough edge. So just get rid of those little bits there. So that I'm going to stick down there like that. Now at this point, before I stick it down, I could go around the edge with the distress ink if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to put a bit of glue all the way around the edge, like this. And I'm going to place that on there like that. So hopefully that's central, and use my bone folder just to help to press it all down. Now the papers are double-sided. I'm using this one with these beautiful, so got it upside down, no, that's right, beautiful white flowers here. So, and that's the thing you need to check, because obviously this has got some script on it, so obviously I don't want to stick it upside down. That's the way it's going to go. But again, I'm just going to go around the edges on this one. Now in this instance I'm doing a rectangular card, but you could obviously do a square one, so you could just alter it slightly. But this is just to give you an idea of what you can do with these beautiful papers. Okay, so that is going to stick on there like that. So I'm just going to put some glue around it, and I've purposely not gone to the edges because on this card I just want to roll a couple of the edges a little bit, just to give it a bit more of an old look. So press that down there like that. Okay, and with my pokey tool, I think I'll do that bit. I'm just thinking of just rolling it ever so slightly like that, and then perhaps this edge as well. Just very slightly like that. So hopefully you can see how that looks there. Now what I've done is, in that cut backing colour there, I've cut a shape here, an oval. Excuse me. You can use again any shape that you like, and then on the back of the cover sheet you actually have elements, sentiments and things that you can cut out. So I've cut out those little flowers which I'm going to put on there. So I'm just going to layer all this up. So I'm going to use my foam pads for this. I quite like to have the height on cards, but obviously if you were going to send this in the post, you probably want to keep it all flat to keep the postage costs down. But if it was somebody you were going to see and you could give it by hand, or you want to put it in a box or whatever, then this is perfect. So that is going to go on there like that, and then I've got that to go on there, which I'm also going to put some foam pads on. So pop these on here like this. I'll just take the backing off. And I'm just going to place that now in the middle like that. Now I could leave it like that. Something you could do if you wanted, if you're using a die like this, you could perhaps put little pearls or gems or something on it. But what I've got here is I've got the Spellbinder's bow die, and I'm just going to add a bow at the bottom. Now what I've done is I've cut it out in the plain paper, but I've also cut it out in the patterned, so I could make two bows out of this, and I could either do it all in that colour or I could do it all in the patterned, but I think I'm going to make one that is a mixture of the two. So what I'm going to do is, because I want it to stick on the bottom here, so I'm not going to use that colour because it'll sort of blend into it. I'm going to use the pattern one first. Now these are really, really easy to make. Oh, let me start with sorry, I'm going wrong already. Let me start with these bits. So that's going to be the back of my bow. So then I'm going to have these lighter bits for the next part of my bow, and then I'm going to use these bits for the little tails on the bow. So I've got here some lovely little pearlized brads. So all you do is just thread the brad through there. Now if you haven't got any brads like this, but you've got the old-fashioned office split pins, which those are a brass colour, they're fine as they are, or you could actually put embossing powder on the top and then just colour them to whatever colour suits your card. So now with this, my next layer, I'll just thread that through, and then I'm going to bend it round like that and loop it through the back there. Same with this one, bend it round, loop it through. So I could have just a small bow like that, but I'm going to do it double layered. So just going to feed that through. We are hoping to get these back in stock because these have been very, very popular. And back there like that. Oops. That's it. And then all I've got to do then is open up the split pin, or rather the brad, on the back, and it'll hold it all in place. Oh, I've just missed that one. Sorry, let me just try that one again. Make sure that goes through. That's better. And then open up my pin. There we go. That's it. So here is my bow, which I can now just move it around till I'm happy with it. So I can have it like that. I can either have it like that, where I've got each sort of fold on top of each other, or I can make it go a bit bigger like that. So I've got an option now. If I had it bigger, I could actually put it in the corner there. If I have it smaller, I could put it there. Let's just have a look. That's just deciding now where I like the look of it the most. I might actually put it up here just to be a bit different, but I'm going to open it up like that a bit. So all I'm going to do there now is, I'm hoping my glue gun is hot enough now. Oops. Let's just add a bit more glue. I'm going to put quite a good amount there, and I'm just going to place that on like that, and I'm just going to hold it a few seconds whilst the glue takes. That's it, and there you go. That's my bow on there, and that's my card made. And as usual, I do love to use my glitter. So this time, a previous card that I did, I only coloured that section with glitter. This time I'm going to leave that blank, and I'm going to do this part. So I'm going to get my glitter, and I'm just going to add little bits of it. Not going to be too careful. I'm just roughly adding the glitter, and that will dry flat, but it'll give a beautiful shimmer to the card. So just very roughly, like that, almost like I'm scribbling really. Okay, and that's it. Then obviously I've still got these bits left over because I wasn't quite sure what colourway I was going to do with my bows. I'll just keep those in a pot ready for another time. And that is the card made. So again, another quick and easy card using the Aquarelles paper. So I'll just show you the other cards we made in the previous videos. So we had this one where we used like the lilac theme, excuse me. And then we made some flowers with the Lady E dies. The one we've done today, which is our beiges. We've got that one there with the greens, as we picked out the green from the leaves. And then this one with the sort of grey sort of colour. So those 4 cards have all been made using the one pack of papers, which is this one here. And there's still plenty more to make more cards and little gift tags. So we hope you've enjoyed seeing those cards being made, And if you do have any questions, or there's other items that you'd like to see if we can get them for you, please feel free to get in touch. Thank you for watching. Bye.